G'day and welcome to PacPrint once again. My name is Wayne Robinson, editor of Print 21 magazine. I'm here on the very large Fujifilm stand with Chris Lynch, General Manager at Fujifilm Graphic Systems. Chris, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for being here. It's nice to see you.
We're on the booth. It's one booth. It's a great big graphic here. Fujifilm Business Innovation, Fujifilm Graphic Systems. What's the message that you're giving to the industry for the companies here?
Well, thank you. Yes, this is the first opportunity we've had to be able to display all of our equipment, solutions and services under the one Fujifilm group brand. As you may know, in April 2021 we had a name change on our side from Fuji Xerox to Fujifilm Business Innovation, and at the same time we really reinforced our collaboration with our sister company, Fujifilm Graphics, to be able to offer our customers here a much broader range of solutions and services under the single brand. And it's great to be here for the first time in Australia under Fujifilm.
Yeah, well, you're making that very clear. It's a terrific brand, it's clear. So now, are there two companies or one company and a sister company, or one company under two companies under one roof?
So we are like brother and sister,
okay.
And actually historically we've served different parts of the market. So let me explain. Fujifilm Graphic Systems have really come from a background of inks, chemistry, CTP, plates, a business that's traditionally used with the offset litho market. We come from, at Fujifilm Business Innovation, pretty much 100% a digital side. And what we're seeing in the market and from the industry is that many of our customers have both sets of equipment. By working in collaboration with our sister company, we can add more value to those customers, because for the first time under one roof, we can provide either side, either analog or digital solutions. We can combine, we can integrate, and we can add ancillary services like software, solutions, education and finance, so that customers who previously went to two organizations today can now get that served under one.
Okay, thanks Chris, you're making it very clear. Perhaps we can talk, actually, we're standing in front of the Revoria PC1120, one of the flagship machines from the company. Can you talk us through this machine?
Yeah, of course. Look, when we have a booth of this size, we can't show all our portfolio. So we've picked a range of products that are probably the most popular and serve the most needs, from very small to pretty large. The Revoria PC1120 is an award-winning press, and it really has some unique capabilities that the market has been looking for some time. The first is that it's a press that combines 4-color CMY printing with a range of 2 additional colors. And well, that's important because it allows us to enhance the look and the feel, to embellish print, to make it stand out. And that's quite unique. But more than that, it also handles paper in a production environment, larger, heavier, to a better quality standard, to give our customers print that really stands out amongst others that are in the field.
So a printing press of flexibility, really, CMYK plus 2 additional units, and what can they be used for?
Well, those 2 additional units are chosen from a range of 5 actually. Okay. So as well as CMYK, you can have either gold, silver, clear, white or pink. And each of those additional colours addresses a different need in the market. Gold and silver is typically used to enhance or emboss. In the past that might have been through foiling, which is a costly and slow process. Gold and silver adds that ability to do it digitally far quicker and far cheaper. But it also allows us to create a completely new palette of colour called mixed metallics, where we mix 4-color with gold and silver to create a new palette. Clear and white do something slightly different. Clear is really laid down on top of 4-color printing in the same way that a spot UV flood would be, or spot or flood would be used to enhance a particular area of a page. And white is used most typically in packaging. When you're printing on coloured stock, such as brown cardboard, you need to lay down white first so that the colours that you lay really give a really high, saturated and accurate look. And finally, pink addresses another need of the market, and that is to be able to pick out skin tones in a more natural way. So it really enhances the look of all photographic elements in a page, as well as extend the gamut. So those are the 5 options. 2 can be used in the press at any one time to really address a whole new bunch of needs.
So really you're adding to the printer's arsenal much more than just CMYK. You're giving them a lot more to go to the market with in presumably a cost-effective way, because it's all one pass, isn't it?
That's exactly right. And not only we're giving them more to their arsenal, we're giving them the tools to help their print stand out in a world of print that's often commoditized and looks pretty much the same. And that's important to marketers and brand owners.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Chris, you've made it very clear this Revoria PC 1120, what it is. It's one of your flagship machines. Let's go and have a look at one of your other machines now. That's just a little bit over there on the booth.
Of course, let's go.
So here we are in front of one of the other Fujifilm machines, printers. This is the APOS Pro C810, 810. Chris, can you tell us who this machine is aimed at and what it does?
Thank you. Yeah, of course. So the Revoria press is really a high-end industrial printing, digital printing press. But many of our customers are moving from applications such as typical office applications and are kind of entry into the production space. And the APS Pro 810 series of printers is really designed as a kind of hybrid press between a printer and a digital press. And what I mean by that is that it handles a range of typical office applications as well as those ones that you might find in a production floor.
Okay, and it's more of an entry-level machine then for someone that wants to get into digital printing or as an overflow, and they can invest in this and that will take care of this, the kind of more standard work than the 1120, which is with all its extra colours and units.
It does, and it's, as you can probably see by this, it's modular and scalable, right? So it may be a typical user could have a high volume of office applications, but periodically has to produce some work on heavier stock to a higher image quality standard that previously they'd be sending out to printers who have some of the bigger presses. The APS Pro, because of its modularity in feeding and finishing, allows that user to get a better return on investment because they can do the office work and do more of that work that they probably sent out previously. Yeah,
so it can grow as your interest or necessity in the area grows. You can grow the machine with it.
Absolutely right, and it has a much greater return on investment than perhaps typical office products would have.
Okay, terrific. Okay, well that's that. Now we're going to move on to the next piece of equipment on the Fujifilm booth. Okay, so we've been on the Fujifilm Business Innovation side of the stand. Now we're still under Fujifilm. And now we're in Fujifilm Graphic Systems. I'm with Troy Neighbour, marketing manager at the company. Hi Troy, how are you?
Good, Wayne, how are you?
Very good, thanks very much. And we're standing in front of a decent sized piece of kit here, Troy. What can you tell us about this?
Well, Wayne, this is the biggest machine at the show. So this is the 5 metre Acuity Ultra LED, so the R2. So 5 metres wide, it's got the smallest dot size in the market, so 3.5 picolitre. 400 square metres an hour it can print. So. Okay,
and this is all part of the Fujifilm blueprint that we saw at FESPA. Those of us who were at FESPA saw very much in evidence there.
Yeah, this was one of the first models that released for the blueprint. So we're looking at how do we change and make machines better for customers, add in features that are actually like they're for the users. So it's not just speeds and feeds, it's just nice little things. There's like drawers for tools and trays and special doors, all to make it easier for people to actually use the machines and get more out of them. So
okay, good. And as I understood it, the blueprint concept is Fujifilm designing machines for itself, from its own knowledge, and it's not doing machines for other people. It's just concentrating on its own machines for its own markets, isn't it?
That's right, Wayne. Yeah. So we have an R&D teams all around the world. So Fujifilm, it's all about innovation. So it's in our logo. So value from innovation. So we're designing the machines. We design the inks. So we're big in print heads. It's all about getting the right combinations to suit the needs of the printer. So.
And as you say, leveraging your own knowledge or the company's own knowledge, because ink manufacturing, head manufacturing, they're your core businesses, and then now you're putting machines on that as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's what we do. It's our DNA in a way. So
this machine, who's it aimed at? What kind of people are going to be buying it? What kind of applications will it be used for?
Well, everyone can buy one. So you just need the space. But anyone who wants to do outdoor signage, even indoor signage, so it's near photographic quality. So retail signage, you can pretty much print anything at the show on this machine. So you want to design a stand, you can do anything: fabrics, mesh, banner material, clear, everything. So this model's got white in it. So it prints the clear very well, so you can still see the image, and it's a fantastic machine for a lot of customers.
Okay, terrific. Of course, Fujifilm hasn't just shown roll to roll here. Let's move over and look at the Acuity Prime.
Yeah.
So Troy, now we're in front of one of the Fujifilm flatbed machines. Can you tell us about this one?
Yeah, thanks, mate. So this is the part of our blueprint as well. So we've got the Acuity Prime 30. So this is a 6-colour machine, and aimed at anyone who wants to do any rigid materials, and soft as well. So we've had some vinyls getting printed on here.
Okay, and why would someone buy the Acuity as opposed to the 20 other flatbed machines that are out there? What do you sell it on?
Well, once again, it's like the Ultra, so it's all about the ink.
Okay.
So we control the ink, we make the ink, we develop the ink, we make the right ink for the right machine that's matched perfectly to the print heads.
Okay.
So we control the end-to-end system.
And that enables you to get brilliantly vibrant graphics like this graphic in front of me here that you've been using, your welcome change graphic that we see all over the place. I mean, amazing colours, aren't they?
Yeah, it's very punchy, with a light box behind it. They produce fantastic work. So.
Okay, great stuff. All right, well, Troy, thanks so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
It's been great to hear about you. Great to come on the stand and see the whole company together here, and to get an insight into your latest inkjet technology and your latest flatbed roll-to-roll printers. Fujifilm, obviously a huge player in the industry, making massive investments in it, which is great for us all to see.
Yeah, we're just great to see all the crowds out here. So it's been a fantastic show so far. So it's good. Yeah, good to see the people. Good to see them interested and keen to talk and learn.
Well, let's hope the industry, I'm sure it will recover and bounce back, because the demand now for signing graphics is as large as ever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not going away.
Okay. All right, great. Thanks, Troy. Thanks so much. This is Wayne Robinson on the Fujifilm stand at PacPrint, signing off for Print 21.